Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
But they keep saying we laughed just a little too loud, stand just a little too close, we stand just a little too long, yeah. Maybe they're seeing something we don't, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Good morning, La La Land. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love?
Yes.
Amazing. Live from Los Angeles. Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Aaron.
Hi, I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jez Moyer. This is Good Morning La La Land, America's first live streaming daily talk show, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Also available on Apple TV and Roku via the EverTalk app.
And it's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Happy Halloween, you guys. It is Thought Thursday, and we're going to talk about celebrating the spirits, the transition, the dead.
Oh.
And know that Halloween's really all about celebrating what our true nature is, which is eternal. So I'm excited, of course, to dive into that. We come together each day to know the truth, live on spiritual principle, and align with universal law. Have lots of cake.
I
Yes,
know.
life should be sweet. I've been following this Instagram account for a while now. This is Sweetie's Bake Shop with some special treats. Of course, the bakery is here local in Los Angeles, but they do deliver nationwide.
Wow, that looks delicious. And we happen to match
I know, we do kind
the
of
cake and the,
match.
right? Amazing. That's awesome.
I've got my eye set on one of those little cupcakes over there. This unicorn is just too cute to cut into.
What are these right here? Are these strawberries?
They're
Eyeballs.
spooky cake pops.
Oh, wow.
It's an eyeball for you,
Oh,
Rob.
man,
I
there
thought
you
you'd
go.
like that.
It's
like,
pretty cool.
does it feed the science in you?
It's beautiful. It kind of freaks me out. 'Cause I'm not into eyes. I don't know what it is. But that looks really delicious. quite
So,
honestly.
do either of you have any Halloween traditions that you still incorporate into your adult lives?
I've mostly hid in the hall. I mean, it's weird. Yeah, even as a kid, I didn't like to get dressed up. I'm a weird kid. Yeah, I just didn't like it that much.
We used to have huge Halloweens when my son was little. We would decorate the whole house, and it was like I said, he'd get all the candy, and then I'd end up eating it. So the only tradition I have, because my son's grown up, and I don't get any Halloween trick-or-treaters in LA, so I guess I'll be eating candy. No,
There you
just
go.
kidding.
What tradition did you guys have?
Well, I love carving or painting a pumpkin. I roast the seeds, and then I watch a scary movie. I'm totally a scaredy cat, though, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not a horror hound by any means, but I do like a good classic scare.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. We used to watch Nightmare on Elm Street and Jason vs. Freddy and Friday the 13th. We watched all those. We did do that, so that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Now as an adult, I'm watching The Shining.
Yeah.
Little Kubrick.
Although I think there's a parade. I don't know what time it starts. You guys know in West Hollywood. I was thinking about. I've never gone to that ever. I was thinking
It's a
about
huge,
going.
What?
huge
I've
deal.
never gone.
Okay, and when we say parade, this is more like a block party. So the city of West Hollywood shuts down Santa Monica Boulevard from Fairfax to La Cienega, and it is epic. There are concerts set up all throughout. I think they have 3 main stages and tens of thousands of people. When LA does Halloween, it does Halloween right. I'm talking the most expensive costumes. People have invested like years worth of savings. I've never seen a better looking block party than the West Hollywood.
I might go.
Not the entertainment capital of the world for no reason, huh?
Oh,
Unbelievable.
it is certainly something to be seen. And one year I went as Genie in the Lamp. I'm sure nobody's surprised by the see-through pants. Everyone wanted to take my picture. I thought I was famous. It was big fun.
That was one of my favorite TV shows, by the way.
That was
Really? Maybe I'll
Let's do that.
dig that out.
We could. She actually could be the star, and absolutely. Love that.
I always said I wanted an Oscar and an Emmy, so we'll see how that goes. Well, we're excited to welcome our very special guest today. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're excited to welcome you back, Sal Velez. Good morning, Sal.
Hi, how are you? How you feeling? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. So, what's one of your Halloween traditions that you're still incorporating?
Oh my Lord. I love pranks. If I could still catch a good prank on somebody, that's great. It doesn't matter if it's a scare or if it's a comedy. So just that whole element of just scaring people and catching them off guard, that works for me.
What's the best prank you've ever played on somebody? In good fun. nature.
Fun ones, I think I used to, when my cousins and I, we were all living together, we used to roommate together. I used to like take little Hot Wheels and set them on fire and then throw them underneath the door and then lock their door. You tie one string to one handle to the other handle and they can't get out while the car's on fire, and then, yeah.
Wow.
Please don't try this at home.
Yeah, a Hot Wheel, not a real live car. Yeah.
Man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna love you, but you're a friend I would have to keep at arm's length.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, geez. Well, thank you for being with us. Erica Tucker is in the house. She's the founder of Sweetie's Bake Shops. Thank you for these new Halloween traditions.
Beautiful.
Yeah, desserts are a little less dangerous than that.
Well, it depends what LA girl you're talking to.
It could be really dangerous.
So what's one of your Halloween traditions that you're still incorporating?
Well, it's definitely an ultimate holiday for me because there's lots and lots of candy and desserts. But we love hosting Halloween every year for my kids, and we have a ton of kids over, piñatas and desserts and candy galore. We all go out trick-or-treating, and it's a fun family holiday for us.
Love that.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Good morning. Hello, pass the mic. Take a moment to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your Halloween tradition.
Yeah, hi, I'm Amanda Rosenberg, and I'm the author of That's Mental, a book that is coming out on November 6th. Ooh. And as you can probably tell, I'm British, so we didn't have like Halloween traditions growing up. Halloween wasn't a big deal.
Really?
Yeah, sadly. But I did just have a kid last year, so I'm gonna have to start trick-or-treating, I think.
Oh, you're gonna have to level up that Halloween game.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll send you home with some sweeties. Well, I'm really excited to talk about your book later in the show. Thank you so much for being with us
Thank you.
today. Sandra Lynn is in the house. She's a rising country singer-songwriter. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, thanks for starting off the day right with a really cool hit. What a throwback.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what Halloween traditions are you still incorporating?
Well, my husband and I, we live on a really busy street, and so I'm always bummed that we don't get any trick-or-treaters at our house. But where I grew up in Brea, California, my parents are still out there, and they get a bunch of kids that come to their neighborhood. So we love to go out there and hang with them and spend some time with my family and pass out candy to the kids and just see all the smiles on their faces and just kind of have fun.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
It is all about the kids, isn't it?
Seems very Nashville,
It
doesn't
does.
it? I love that. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us today. So tell us a little bit about what you do to celebrate Halloween.
Well, pumpkin carving.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. I love pumpkin carving because it's beautiful. I did 2 little hearts on my pumpkin this year and a little rectangle and a big smile. And it turned out to be the scariest pumpkin ever. The first day was gorgeous. It was so cute with the 2 hearts. And then each day that passed, it just started like getting all like angry and like scary. So yeah, through love, I have the scariest pumpkin. There you go.
Fantastic. I never did do the pumpkin carving thing.
Really?
No, like once as a kid, and I was just like, it's a lot of work.
I like baking the seeds like you do with a little salt.
yeah.
It's so good. Oh my God. When you get sick to eat.
That's how you know they're good.
Hot off the CW hit era, we've got Andrea Sixtos in the house. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Oh, we're excited that you're here. So what's one Halloween tradition you're still incorporating to your adult life?
I too love the carving of the pumpkins. That was one of my favorite things as a kid, but I also just really loved dressing up as a kid. I don't have kids myself, but I have nieces and nephews. So I love watching them get really excited to try on their costumes and the night of Halloween, just being with them, walking house to house, and grab candy from the house. It's really fun to watch.
Well, hopefully the kiddos are tuning into their auntie here on Good Morning La La. And so what are they dressing up as today?
Oh, the youngest is 2.5, and she's a little piglet. Yeah, she has a little piglet outfit on. A ninja for the older boy, and a sumo wrestler for the oldest. So he has a big sumo fat suit on, and he's just so cool. Yeah.
So cute. Well, thank you all so much for being with us today. We look forward to continuing the conversation later in the show.
Boy, I almost forgot it was Halloween today.
Oh, I didn't. I live in the valley and everyone is coming out in force. I mean, it is kind of fun because there's these big old trees and all of the front yards are really decorated. I mean, you can tell everyone's in production design in my neighborhood. Their front yards have turned into sets, and I've got the 2 cutest little girls that live right down the street. They're good friends of mine, and I'm going to take them trick-or-treating tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm really
Jess.
excited.
Jess.
Yeah, so I'm dressing up as my future billionaire self.
There you
That's
go.
my costume.
That's a fantastic idea, by the way. I love that.
Thank you.
Man, I do remember there was a time in Miami I did get dressed up, only because I had a girlfriend that kind of made me get dressed up. I mean, I didn't want to. But,
Jeez, do it for
we went-
love, Rob.
Yeah, I know. We went as Michelle and Barack Obama, and we won. I forgot about that. We won a
You went as
competition in Miami
Barack
Beach.
Obama?
I did, and and it was like,
Excuse
how
me,
funny
cue
is
the
that?
executive producer. Where is this photo
I
right
know.
now?
I'm gonna have to find it. I'll try to dig it out.
Listen, I know your mother's watching, so if you could comment in that Facebook section the picture
Right.
of Bob over here as Barack Obama, we love that.
How wild is that?
Well, on Halloween, we want to celebrate the transition, the spirits. It's, Halloween came about because it was really about celebrating, the dead, which is not dead, which is spirits, the eternal self and stuff. So I just want to recognize all of our ancestors, everyone that's come forth before us that has done so much good and bad on this planet, and so many great minds, and just knowing the truth of who we are. And I think that one of the things I recognize today is when I get into that space of gratitude towards that eternal self, I think about non-attachment. We can't attach to these bodies, we can't attach to any of the stuff, and literally the more we try and cling on to it, the more we suffer. And letting it go and allowing is is the greatest lesson. And I'm not always the best at it, but something that I have to do. If I'm feeling like something is not telling my truth, I have to do that.
You mean my car, my books, I'm not gonna get to take with me to heaven or wherever? Oh man, that's disappointing. Oh well. Yeah, it's true. I think, you know, you make a great point, which is always that, like, you know, the ultimate attachment is always in your mind, right? And so it's not that you're attached to possessions or attached to people as much as you are attached to the story about what those things mean or what those people mean. And so, you know, renunciation really is a renunciation from thought. It's a fasting from thought. So,
1000%.
in any case, I think it's a good reminder to be non-attached. Right?
It is.
Yeah, and
Tough
the other,
lesson sometimes.
it is. And the other point about that, I think, is that through non-attachment, you don't enjoy life and people less, you enjoy them more.
Totally.
Right? Like,
completely.
when you're not afraid of losing them, you can finally love them fully.
I think that that's a great point. I think that so many people are like, well, no, I should attach
Yeah.
whatever. But no, it's in that feeling of like, you know, all we have is this moment.
Yeah.
And let's make the best of it. And if it's not feeling like it's in alignment, then I
Oh,
wouldn't
man.
want anyone to stick around.
Totally.
Yeah.
If I need you to be happy or I need it to be happy, then that's when you get into all kinds of manipulation and people pleasing, and then you're not fully expressed and authentic.
I know.
And then it's
tough.
not fun.
I don't always do it well, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the journey of being human, right?
Yeah, I
Totally.
am definitely still human. And I celebrate that for sure.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, we're very excited to get to our special guests today.
Well, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to find out how they are celebrating and how they're celebrating their life. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Where can you watch the stories of people changing the world? EverTalk TV, the Netflix of talk. I'm Jez Moyer, the co-founder and host of EverTalk TV, and I am thrilled to introduce you to America's first live video streaming talk show network.
I'm so excited to be here on the couch with all you amazing people.
Yeah.
I'm just in complete awe. Thank you.
Happy to be here. And for those who don't know what goes on, this is a big old, there's a lot going on here. You do this every day.
Live.
God bless you guys. I mean, people, there's a lot going on.
Thank you for having me. This is an awesome studio.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I feel that, actually. I can feel that.
How exciting Motivation Monday. And the guests this morning have been incredible.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here with you.
And we have Rachel Boston, who is in The Last Bridesmaid on Hallmark. It actually is dropping tomorrow, the 22nd, right?
It is. Tomorrow night's our premiere.
Woo!
Congratulations! I'm so excited to welcome Jason and Ashley Waller to the show. Congratulations on the new beginnings. We're so excited for the premiere on MTV tonight.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you.
The book is actually being shipped out today. It published this week.
Wow,
Congratulations. You guys are the first show that I've actually done talking about the book.
I think this is my first time my book's been up on TV. This is awesome.
Our friends at Universal Pictures have a special delivery for us this morning from a tethered himself. Have you seen the film Us by Academy Award winner Jordan Peele?
You know, I'm sitting here next to you guys, and it's just like, this is a powerful moment for me. Like, you know, I'm humbled by it because it's like I'm sharing this movie with you guys, and you know, it's moving for me.
What are you most grateful for today?
I am so grateful to be here and to have the opportunity to be with all these wonderful, badass boss babes and with all of you. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to share the positive messages out in the world, because I think the world really needs it right now.
What we've done and thanking me for the contribution we're making to their lives.
Oh,
and I thought,
nice. That's
this
great.
is what my purpose is. This is why I was born. Now,
Show it off. Camera.
up to you to choose the winner. Is it Annie? Is it Haley?
That's why I like this show. You know, years ago I did the Dinah Show, which is Dinah Shore, and it was a daytime show. And it was kind of like this. It was just like very up, and it was all positive stuff. They didn't bring negative stuff to the audience. And that's why I feel with this show. It's very relaxed. You know, it's very professional, but it's quite a bit of fun.
You can binge watch and binge watch.
You can binge watch.
And you can binge watch. Binge watch, or you can binge watch. Please binge watch.
You can binge watch and binge them on EverTalk TV. Thanks for coming. Bye.
First TV experience. I'm so happy I did it with you.
uplift, and empower you. Anytime, anywhere, on Ever Talk TV, your home for talk.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. We are here to celebrate with some country music to bring in the celebrations. We have Sandra Lynn Music in the house, and RJ is here. So we've got a new single called I Think of You. So tell us a little bit about your new single.
Yeah, so this song was actually written by two amazing artists and songwriters in their own right, Rustin Kelly and Caitlin Smith. And it's really a song about someone that's left alone in their own thoughts, sort of replaying the good and the bad habits in a relationship, and I think ultimately realizing that this was somebody that they lost and were meant to be with.
Oh.
So it's sort of one of those gut-wrencher storytelling songs.
You've established yourself as one of the most consistent powerhouse vocalists in country music. How did you really do that for yourself?
Well, I started singing when I was 7 years old, and I've always loved performing, and I've always loved country music. And I went out to Nashville right after college and started writing with folks actually between LA here and Nashville. And then I recorded my debut EP with Jay DeMarcus. He produced it from Rascal Flatts. And so it sort of kicked everything off for me, and just been working on my music the last several years.
He's one of the nicest guys, by the way.
He
right?
is. Oh,
Genuinely
yeah.
nicest guys.
Yes, and
Yeah.
very talented.
Yeah.
Was this always something you wanted to pursue? You knew?
Yes, from a young age. I started dancing when I was 3, singing when I was 7, and acting when I was 5. So I've always just loved the performance element, and then I just knew after school, I was like, I've got to do music, I've got to do country music.
As a kid, was there like one song you were constantly performing? Because I thought it was Tiffany. I don't know if you all remember Tiffany back in the day, but I was really channeling a Tiffany. It didn't work out for me, but
There was, I would do a variety of different, songs and artists growing up, but I'll tell you the song that made me want to sing country music was the first time I heard Dina Carter's Strawberry Wine come on the radio.
Oh, wow.
Like, I can remember the moment that where I was, exactly
Where
what was
were you?
happening. I was
Wow.
in Chino, California at a stoplight with my mom, and I remember hearing that song come on the radio. And I think even as a kid, it's like I knew it was like, I want it, that's what I want to sing.
That's the power of music. Music is so profound because it takes you to the emotions
Yes.
of your past or the future or wherever you want to go. The feelings, which is what we, as a Doctor of Divinity, we teach the subconscious mind is imprinted through the feelings, the vibration. And you guys are music is the highest, and singing is the highest, in my opinion. So, how did you develop? What would you say to someone out there that has this knowing, that has a calling? What would you say to them?
Oh my gosh, I would say follow your dreams. Work hard, and know it is an up and down tough road, but if you love it and you can't imagine yourself doing anything else, go do it, and believe in yourself, and surround yourself with people that are better than you, and people that you trust to give you feedback, and just keep at it.
Speaking of surrounding yourself with great people, how'd you guys meet?
So we met through a mutual friend. That's kind of the cool thing. I've got guys I play with in Nashville, and RJ and guys here in LA, and it's just through one of my songwriter friends. She's like, hey, I know some really good guitar players out here in LA, and so that's kind of how we all got connected, and that's the cool thing about the music community. Everybody's just so helpful.
So we're here. You guys are going to sing us a little song.
We are.
Let's
We're
do
going to
it.
perform I Think of You.
Oh, good.
let's hear it.
All right. Oh, I think, okay, perfect. I think I got my mic on. In the morning, when I wake up, pour coffee in my cup. I think of you when I hear
remember the 1st of August. I laid under your stars and started talking, and it was easy, and I was honest. You were everything that I had ever wanted. So I think of you when I'm getting high, when I read about Jesus, when I'm looking up at an overcast sky. You watching me crying on the bathroom floor, saying I don't want to do this anymore, and I throw your things across the room. I think about you in a 65 Nova flying, hidden in a dust cloud out of my driveway. Should have chased you down, but I couldn't move. You knew it was all gonna come down crashing, still trying to figure out what the hell happened. When I think of everything I had to lose, I think of you. Oh, I think of you.
We can all relate.
Thank you.
Oh, what a powerful voice you have.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your art and your music with
Thank
us
you,
in the world.
guys.
We so appreciate you. We can't wait to continue to follow your journey. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow both of you and get your music.
Yes, so I am at Sandra Lynn Music on all social media and sandralynnmusic.com. So we have some fun stuff coming up for the holidays and next year, and hitting the road. So
All right.
we'll be excited.
Amazing, you guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
To stories of people changing the world, EverTalk TV, the Netflix of talk.
All I can say to you guys is remember you are not alone. It's that simple. Just keep remembering you are not alone.
EverTalk is hashtag community powered, so we are excited to offer you a free 30-day subscription to explore the talk shows that will bring you timeless entertainment and evergreen conversations that will inspire, uplift, and empower you anytime, anywhere at EverTalk TV. Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. Hot off the CW hit Arrow, we've got Andrea Sixtus in the house. Thanks so much for being with us, gorgeous. Tell us all about this 8th and final season.
Oh, well, I'm part of the Flash Forward
Yeah.
timeline, and in this season, you see the new future Team Arrow working together finally as a team, and they definitely hit some trials and tribulations, having some issues. Working together and agreeing on what steps to take, and so you definitely see them trying to work through a lot of things.
What do you love most of kind of playing in this universe of Arrow?
I would say definitely just being part of the team.
Yeah.
Having that, just the camaraderie between like a superheroes, you know, having the support.
Yeah. Tell people who have not ever seen the show, the premise of all of it.
Okay. Well, it's based around Oliver Queen, who is the Green Arrow, and he basically is the savior of Star City, and he has formed his own team, Team Arrow, and they go on missions and.
You have to save the world. Let's take a look at the show.
Oliver Queen. Man who channels his hubris and anger and calls it strength. I've seen your future, Oliver. Inexorable and unavoidable. I have watched you die. Someone is coming. Someone far, far more powerful than myself.
Years on a deserted island and you came back a vigilante? Seems a little far-fetched.
Just one more thing I gotta do.
Ooh, those eyes are on a mission.
I love about the titles. The arrow is like it. I mean, of course, it can harm someone, but it's also like, what are you really committed to? What is the focus of the arrow of what you're really? And sometimes you got to fight for that. Sometimes you got to, do whatever, prevail as a team, whatever that is. So, what does it mean for you?
Well, I think justice should always be served to where it should be served.
Tell us about your journey in La La Land, becoming the successful actress you have been.
Sure.
Was that always kind of your mission, your arrow?
Oh yeah, it's basically all I know. I started acting when I was very young, or around 10, and I started in commercials. I did a lot of modeling as well, and when I moved to Los Angeles is really when I started really diving in, because I'm from the Bay Area originally. But it's my biggest passion, and I think it's really helped me as a person really grow into my own skin. And,
How?
Yeah, and it's basically, I mean, it's learning how to live your most authentic way. It's like tapping into your deepest emotions and feelings and not blocking them, because a lot of people do that.
Yeah, it's a big movement right now, which can be good and bad.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's really helped me a lot on a personal level to be an actress, and I feel really blessed for that.
What role has faith played or trust played in that journey? I mean, have you had moments when you didn't feel so authentic and sort of fully expressed, and moments where you were unsure that it was all going to work out for you, or have you always been clear and always full of faith? And
well, faith is definitely, it's played a huge role in my journey. But I think you kind of have to let go. You guys were talking about like letting go of attachment earlier, and I was listening to that, and that's something that you really have to live by with this industry. You can't hold on to any specific role too tightly. If you really want a role, that's when you especially need to just gotta let it go. But I think fate definitely plays out in this industry. Like whatever role you book, it was meant to be for you, because it's your essence that they want for the role specific. And.
I love this. I love this point, and I love this letting go sort of around life, and I especially want to apply it to my bills. I want to let those all go and have not attachment to the bills that keep coming in. It's weird. Just keep showing up.
Yes. So what's next for you?
Well, this acting is a never-ending story. I mean, I am just auditioning, and well, the next thing, the faith thing comes in, where you're just like, well, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that the next big thing will be right around the corner, and which
has to be.
Which it is.
What do you want that thing to be? Like, if you could dream it, manifest your destiny right now, what is that? What is that role for you?
Well, since it's Halloween, I've always wanted to play like a witch character.
Well, today's your lucky day. Called life, because we're just playing characters out here anyway, right?
Yeah.
Don't need a role for that.
Right.
I love that.
But yeah, just being able to cast spells and just to be a very strong female.
So what would you want to cast a spell? Who would you want to cast a spell on?
Oh, my family so that